Well, this is Jeff VanderWerff back with you again from our farm here in Sparta. It's the 10th of April this morning. Had a couple things going on the last week, 10 days since we talked to you last. Main thing we've had going on out here is primary tillage on the grain farm. You can see we've started working down corn stubble, getting ground worked up to start planting. This morning we're going to talk about what we use to do that primary tillage, as we call it. We do primary tillage, and then we do secondary tillage later on with a finisher after we apply fertilizer. This is a 9280 Case International tractor. It's about 425 horsepower. It's got a 855 Cummins diesel in it. Pretty big tires. It's all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive all the time. This tractor will burn roughly about 20 to 25 gallons an hour of diesel fuel. It's got a 300-gallon tank. We fill it up every day. That's a lot of fuel, but we're also doing a lot of work with it. This is the piece of equipment we pull. This is a Sunflower 5511 disc ripper. And what this machine does is it goes through, and you can see we've got discs on the front. They hydraulically adjust so we can determine how much cut we're getting. We disc the front, and then we go through with these ripper points. And these ripper points, the ground usually runs right about in here. So these babies will go down 16 to 18 inches deep in the soil to break up subsurface compaction without disturbing much of the topsoil. And then we pull a finishing disc over the back to smooth out the surface. Again, these are hydraulically adjustable. Part of our, I guess you could say, land stewardship, we want to leave as much residue as practical on the top and still get our seed to soil contact where we want it. So in the springtime, for example, we run the discs a little more aggressively because we need to get that residue broken up and get ready to plant. But in the fall, when we run this machine, we'll run these back discs virtually right out of the ground because we're more concerned about breaking up compaction and just cutting the stalks open so that bacteria and microbes can break them up versus actually tilling them all apart and ripping everything up. So, what we're doing depends on the conditions that warrant. So we run this machine over virtually all our corn ground. We'll come back through with a 32-foot Kraus finisher with discs, sweeps, and a rolling basket, and then we'll plant. And this is the same tractor that'll pull that piece of equipment also. So this one gets quite a workout. So we're going to do a fruit update next, and we'll get a grain update here in a couple weeks. Thanks.